Come in, close the door behind you. Let the noise of the hangar, the urgent voices from the command center, the very hum of this war, let it all fade away for a few moments. Find a seat anywhere you feel comfortable. I asked you here because I wanted a moment of quiet, and because I needed to speak with you, not as your general, but just as Leia. I see you in the mess hall, in the briefing rooms, in the corridors of this ship. I see the exhaustion you try so hard to hide. It's in the slump of your shoulders when you think no one is looking. It's in the tightness around your eyes. It's the same exhaustion I see in every mirror, on every face on this ship. It is the price of hope, and you are paying it so bravely. You don't have to put on a brave face for me. Not in here, in this room, for these few minutes. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to feel the weight of it all. I know I do. This fight, it asks so much of us. It asks for our days filled with work and readiness. It asks for our nights filled with worry and fitful sleep. It asks for our courage in the face of impossible odds, and we give it willingly because we believe in what we are fighting for. But sometimes, in the quiet moments like this, we have to acknowledge the cost. The constant tension, it's like a low-grade fever, always burning beneath the surface. The constant readiness, it wears down the soul. We live our lives balanced on a knife's edge, between a memory of a peace we barely knew and the hope for a future we may never see. It is a heavy place to live, and I see you living there with such dignity, with such quiet strength. You might think that your role in this rebellion is a small one, that you are just one pilot among thousands, one technician keeping a single system online, one soldier standing guard in a lonely corridor. The Empire would certainly like you to believe that. They want us to feel like insignificant, interchangeable parts, because if we feel small, our hope feels small. But that is a lie. I want to tell you what I see. I see a single vital thread in the grand tapestry of our cause. I watch you when you are at your station. I see the focus in your eyes, the dedication in your hands. That dedication keeps a starfighter flying. That starfighter protects a transport. That transport carries medical supplies that save lives. That life that is saved might be the very person who discovers a weakness in the Empire's plans. You are not a cog in a machine. You are the beginning of a tidal wave. Every single action you take, every task you complete with integrity and purpose sends ripples of hope out into the galaxy. Never, ever believe that what you do is insignificant. I don't. To me, your work is as vital as any decision I make in the war room. But it's not just your work that I see. I see your character. And that is what truly gives me hope. I saw you last week in the mess hall. You had a ration pack, the one with the little fruit pastry that everyone wants, and you gave it to that new recruit, the young boy from Dantooine, who looked so lost and scared. You probably don't even remember doing it. It was a small gesture, but in that moment you weren't just giving him a piece of food. You were giving him a piece of home. You were telling him without words, you are one of us. We take care of our own. You are safe here. That act of kindness did more for that boy's morale than any rousing speech I could ever give. That is the true spirit of this rebellion. That is the light that will defeat the darkness. And I've heard you in the corridors, telling a joke to ease the tension after a grim briefing. I've heard you offering a quiet word of encouragement to someone who was struggling. These are not small things. These are the threads that stitch us together. These are the acts that keep us human. When the Empire seeks to turn us all into numbers, your heart, your humor, your compassion, they are weapons. They are the most powerful weapons we possess. So when you feel tired, when you feel like your contribution is just a drop in an endless ocean, I want you to remember this. You are seen. Your kindness is seen. Your courage is seen. Your quiet daily struggle is seen. It is seen by me. Now I want you to do something for me. Just a small exercise. It's something I do when the weight becomes too much to bear. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath, a long, slow breath. Imagine you are breathing in the light of 1,000 distant, free stars. Cool, clean, silver light. And now breathe out. And as you breathe out, imagine you are releasing the smoke of the battlefield. The smell of ozone from blaster fire, the dust of crumbled concrete, the tension in the air. Let it all go. Let's do that again. Breathe in the clean, cold emptiness of deep space, full of possibility, and breathe out the noise and the chaos of this war. Feel your shoulders dropping. Feel the knot in your stomach loosening, just a little. Now I want you to think of hope, not as a grand, abstract idea, but as something real, a physical thing. I want you to imagine a small, warm light in the very center of your chest. It might be very small right now, like a single candle flame flickering in a vast, dark hangar. That's okay. It doesn't need to be a bonfire. It just needs to be there. This little light, this is your hope. It is made of every good memory you have. It is made of the faces of the people you love. It is made of your belief in a better galaxy. It is yours. The Empire can confine your body, but they can never, ever touch this light. With every breath you take in, I want you to imagine you are feeding that small flame with a little bit of oxygen, making it just a tiny bit brighter, a little bit warmer, a little bit steadier. And with every breath out, you are creating a space around it, pushing the darkness back just an inch. This is your sanctuary, this light within you. Anytime the war feels too close, anytime the darkness feels too overwhelming, you can retreat to this place inside yourself. You can tend to this flame. It will always be there for you. It is the core of your rebellion. It's okay. You can open your eyes now. Do you feel that? A little bit of peace. Even here, even now, peace is not the absence of war. It is the ability to find a quiet center within the heart of the storm. You have that ability. You just have to remember to use it. The fight isn't over. I cannot promise you that tomorrow will be easy. I cannot promise there won't be more loss, more heartbreak. This path we have chosen is a difficult one, but what I can promise you is this: we will face it together. And because of people like you, because of the quiet strength and the unseen kindness and the defiant hope that lives in hearts all across this galaxy, I know that we have a chance. You give me hope. I needed you to know that. I needed you to know how much you matter, not just as a soldier, but as a person. Your light is a vital star in our constellation of hope. Go now, get some rest if you can, and walk with your head held high. Know that your general sees you. Your princess sees you. Your friend sees you. And may the force be with you always.